All right, people, this is your boy Mad Mike coming at you guys with another episode of Friday Madness. All right, with my boy to my what? The right side. Who you beat?
As you probably know already, it's your boy KSTYLZ, the sixth man, chilling with my boy here, Mad Mike Sports, the mad scientist.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt Ryan lover.
Yeah, the Matt Ryan lover, man. Get into let's do the no, we'll do that after. I got something to say real fast though. We'll get into introducing the people right after I say this. I think this is very important. And because like we typically don't speak on this issue because we get a lot of hate, but that's a common thing. But I think this is very important because like we have a platform that is diverse. Like we have it's people of all cultures, people of all backgrounds, whether you're poor, wealthy, it don't matter. Like we got a well diverse platform and a fan base. You know what I'm saying? We all just Falcons fan. We got Falcons fan, the Falcons UK. All right, those guys are great at what they do. You know what I'm saying? We got myself, we got Logan. You know what I'm saying? At Rise Up Rundown, we got Lieutenant Dan. We got a bunch of people with just a multicultural, a multi-ethnic, just different personalities. The Atlanta Falcons nation in itself, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why we say we are the nation, because we're all different in our own right. We don't have to share the exact same. We don't have to share the same narratives. We don't have to share the same, principles. But I think this is something that we won't give the person's name, but I want to make this clear. All right, I want to make this clear that we are not ESPN, okay? We are not ESPN. I'm not trying to portray anything other than who the fuck I am. And I excuse my language. I am me. So if my language, my body language, the way I come off, if that intimidates you, if you feel as though that your child can't watch our show, please, you won't hurt my feelings. It doesn't hurt my feelings that you want your kids to watch a show. Not every kid can watch everything. We're not trying to cater to kids. Okay? We're not trying to cater to kids. But, all right, you will understand that what we are here at Atlanta Falcons Nation, we are ourselves. And like I said, the comment was basically, me and KSTYLZ are, I won't speak on that, but me and KSTYLZ are ghetto, okay? We're some ghetto. We as ghetto as it possibly can, okay? And like I said, that doesn't bother me one bit to say that I'm ghetto, because I know where I come from. I know where I come from. I come from the gutter. I come from nothing, and we making our way out of something. Like we're making our way out of absolute nothing. So what you have to say about us, man, that shit don't faze me one bit. But I will say this: if you feel like we're ghetto, and that's what it is, go to another channel. Like it's like I said before. You got Logan at the Rise Up Rundown. You got Lieutenant Dan on Twitch. Do their thing. You got Big Low. We got all these different content creators who do Atlanta Falcons Nation. If we don't fit your narratives, please get the stepping. All right? Get the stepping. Bye.
Get the
okay, stop what you got to do.
Yeah. Like you said, we get it from all kinds of angles. As far as I just say about it, what I got. Don't project your feelings. on how you feel on us because you ain't confident in yourself. Like I said, I don't want to be ESPN. If I want to be ESPN, I'd go to apply for ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't what it's about. Like I said, people come here to listen to us talk Falcon football, but be as real as possible. Like I said, if you have a style that you rather listen to, you go find, like he said, you go find a creator that fits the style that you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
If we, like I said, you call me, if you calling me ghetto, ain't gonna do nothing but be the same.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you still taking your time to watch us. And I know he's been watching us for a while because he's been reckless. But that's enough energy on him, though, man. Let's go ahead. Let's just talk to the people that's in here with us today.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, like I said. Oh, see, the thing about that guy, like I said, he wants, like I said, if he wants people to react to him and be like, oh, they attacking me. It's just one of those cases where you throw the rock and then hide your hand and act like you didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all that is. But
yeah, like I said, it wasn't so much, I want to let everybody know that watches us. It's like this is we're trying to represent all of us, like that's why we have different opinions, different people, different background coaches, all of that. Like this is the reason why, I had to speak on this. Like, we have to speak on this because we want to represent everyone. All right. Everyone. We represent everyone. Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter your ethnicity, none of that. Atlanta Falcons Nation is for all. All right. That's the reason why. So we love y'all. Let's get to this goddamn show.
Yeah. We got the nation in the building. We got Floyd Downley in here. King Quest 710, Chuck Ford, John Kelly, what is happening? Eric McDowell Jr., Rodney Brown, we see you. Joseph Thornton, Dynamite in the building. Billy Mills, Andrew G, J Dog. I still got to get that damn name right. The Philion Denning. I give me a couple weeks. I'll get that right. Trey, Mr. Motivator, Atlanta Nation, Brandon Levy in here. Hey, Asia Green, Isaac Crimes. Hey, Mr. Motivator. Bills, the Nation, Humble Brando. Man, y'all in here heavy today.
Chris Crash, Bass, God, boy, J-Dog, Brian Peoples.
My boy Yasuke in the building. And wait a minute, we have a $5 super chat for Mr. Blackheart. Falcon Nation, stand up. Let's give these guys some love, bringing us the content we love and need.
Absolutely. Appreciate that, bro.
Absolutely. So, hey, J Rock in the building, he in the chat. Like I said, hey, Jew Talk Sports in the chat. Miss Maggie T. Like I said, hey, what's happening, man? And like I said, I asked everybody in the chat too, how y'all doing today as well? What's going on, Mike? What you got for us?
Well, let's see what we get on first. Let's just get to one of the obvious ones. I thought it was kind of interesting, but Chris Lindstrom of all people is the one that's going to be introducing the second round pick. Chris Lindstrom. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, him being the guy, like not Matt Ryan, not Julio Jones, not a defensive, not Grady Jarrett, not Debo, but Chris Lindstrom. What did that tell you that you put him out there to be the guy to introduce the second pick in the draft?
It basically just sounds like he's the future. So he's going to be one of those future pieces that's going to represent this new regime. Like you said, like I said, you could have used anybody else on the team, but and you also got to think he has a Twitch following too. So it's not just you got that Twitch following as well. So they're using it to bring in his fans, but also kind of be the face of this new upcoming regime. Because as we know, like with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, it's really like a couple more years before you really have to pass it to the old guard.
Right.
So that's pretty much how I see it.
I think this is encouraging for one, because like you looking for him to be one of the leaders, if not the leader, on the offensive line. And like he letting us know that that's his guy. And one of the reasons why I love it so much is that like we've been looking for a while for someone to, especially on the defensive line, that it is that guy's building. But like he is the guy, when you think about this offensive line, that he's going to, model this offensive gameplay after. And if you know anything about, if you've done your homework on Chris Lindstrom is a guy, he is an absolute mauler in the run game. Like this dude is a monster. And I've done a film breakdown, so you guys can check that out too. But he's a mauler in that run game, man. And I think having Chris Lindstrom be more in the eye of the public, being more vocal, just that right there excites me, because like if you go back to even the Steelers, the Steelers back in the day, like when they had guys like Alan Faneca, even guys like, you would think that having a guy like Alex Mack, that he would be more vocal for the Atlanta Falcons, being a vet. Like, yeah, he did his job, but he wasn't as vocal. I think this is a good idea. Like he wasn't one of the guys when you look at the Falcons game, or even being a part of the the draft. Like you rarely saw Alex Mack speak. So the fact that I'm seeing Chris Lindstrom speak this early, man, I think he's going to put a lot of stock into this offensive line. And if this is a precursor for that fourth pick, I think you can already get the idea of where he's going with that. And a lot of Falcons fans ain't going to like that. Because they want a quarterback. Everybody want a quarterback, or they want Pitts. And if that thing that he's doing, I can only imagine on draft day, even if it is the second round, let's just say if it is the second round and something crazy happened, and they draft a guy and with that second pick, an offensive lineman, maybe a guy like Vera Tucker, man, you're talking about something exciting, man. I'm really excited about building the offensive line. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really excited about that, bro.
Hey, you know what I say. You know what my 4 words is. My 4 words is run the damn ball.
That's it. That's it. Run the damn ball.
See, I think what the issue is, like you said, with building that offensive line, and like I said, I'm not talking about particular Falcon fans, but I'm just gonna say in the generality of it, it's not really like the sexy thing to do, because the offensive line doesn't really get love like that. But a great offensive line would take you a long way. Oh, Ju told me to say it again. Let me repeat it. Let me repeat that one more time. Run the damn ball.
That's it. Run the damn ball.
Exactly. But yeah, I think then, like I said, I just look at it as like he's trying to establish like a new face, a new face of the team. Because you want your offensive lineman to kind of be God damn it, Mr. Lee talking about say it again.
Say it again. Say it again.
Say it again. You want me to say it again? Run the damn ball.
That's what we need.
Hey, if y'all like that, hashtag put in the chat, hashtag run the damn ball.
Run the damn ball.
So
hey man, I love it. I love that physical style of football. We need, like I said, man, we need to get back to that. You know, that's what we were. That's what got us to 2 Super Bowls, running the ball, establishing that balance, man. It's like even if our defense wasn't that great in 2016, but we still ran the ball. That's what's important. Got to have that balance, man.
Exactly. I miss them days. Because it's like ever since that Super Bowl year, since Kyle Shanahan had left, it seemed like you tried to go for more of this this super high octane pass offense where got Matt Ryan throwing the ball 600 times a year. Yeah. You don't win games like that. I don't care what quarterback you got. You don't win games like that.
Can't win. We saw it with the Chiefs this year also. The Chiefs, you know, they started off okay, but like you saw in the Super Bowl, they tried to run the ball, and now here we go again.
Oh, my bad. I'm laughing at Atlanta Nation's damn profile, but he got Stephen A. Smith on there.
Oh Lord.
Look at all hell. I'd laugh at that, man. We got some run the damn balls in the chat. We got some run the damn ball.
Hashtag run the damn ball. That's what we need to get back to anyway.
Hey, I love it, man. Cause I just want to see a physical style here in Atlanta. We haven't seen a physical style in damn near 13, 14 years. And even before that, we hadn't really seen it since '98. So I'm tired of like I said, I'm tired of selling tickets with throwing the ball. We need to be smash mouth. We need ugly football. Ugly football is what this game. This is really what the NFL is really trying to get away from. They don't really want teams to be.
They don't want ugly football. They don't want ugly football. They want to get highlights, and that's why quarterbacks like, you know, Sunshine and Justin Fields. They don't care nothing about throwing the ball. They don't care nothing about throwing the football. They want exciting football.
Right.
Deep passes. They want deep passes. That's why they, you know, allowing the quarterback to, you know, to get, you know, all these freaking penalties, and they're getting away with a lot. Like if you just touch this quarterback, fall by his legs, they throwing penalties, man. Like DBs can't do anything anymore. They can barely even touch it offensive, you know, wide receiver now.
Right. Hey, Devon, what's going on, homie? That's the people's. He just tuned in to us. And I saw Sean Jones here as well. And Seiko Mo got a good point here. He was like, another reason because the offensive linemen have to have the most chemistry as a unit, and it takes time. Yes. Yes.
And that's the most part. That's the most important part. Like anybody who seen me even back in the day when I was doing, you know, another show, I've always stated that chemistry is something that every team needs. Like you don't have to have the best athletes, but if you have chemistry first and foremost, you can go a long ways. That's the reason why the Baltimore Ravens are so good at what they do, even though their offense like is always near the bottom, like this, you know, the bottom half of the league when we're talking about passing yards, like the passing yards, passing touchdown, and all that type of stuff. They're always near the bottom in passing. They're always near the bottom in passing. Why? Because the defense, the running game, the offensive line, those guys are always the defensive line, offensive line. They always have great chemistry. That's why they can, take a chance on drafting a guy like Lamar Jackson. Like nobody wanted Lamar Jackson as a quarterback. They took a chance on them,
right?
Because they got an offensive line and a defensive line. It's all about chemistry. So, offensive line is where it's at, man.
Right. So yeah, because I know the news just came out that Baltimore just traded Orlando Brown. I'm about to say Orlando Jones. I'm about to say, goddamn, I've been watching the replacements too much. Orlando Brown to Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
They said Kansas City gave up a first and a third and some other shit about that. But
I like.
You say you like that?
I like that.
I mean, like I said, Orlando Brown. If anybody's seen Orlando Brown's dad play, he played just like his damn dad. He nasty as hell on that offensive line. I think it was just an issue that he just didn't want to be at Baltimore no more because I guess it was that offense.
Yeah, it's the offense, but he felt like he was a franchise left tackle. Like he felt like he was the guy. He's trying to get that bag. Like he's trying to be the left tackle. They wanted him to play right tackle, and right tackle don't make as much money as the left tackle does. So he wanted that money.
Okay, yeah, because for most people that probably don't know, the right tackle is like really the most unappreciated piece on the offensive line because you're not protecting the quarterback's blind side. But you're in lead charge of the run game as well.
Right. That's another thing too.
But
he wants to.
But I want to talk about something, Mike. I want to get your opinion on it. This new NFL uniform rule that got these players pissed the hell off. I don't know if, like I said, I know you probably have heard, and I don't know of a lot of people in here that really heard about it, but basically the NFL so they passed a rule that now all players have the possibility of wearing single-digit numbers. Right, Mike? But there's a kicker to that rule, though. Do you know what the kicker is?
I don't.
They said in order for players to switch their numbers to single-digit numbers, they got to spend their money and buy all of the stock of their old jerseys before they can do it.
I mean, how much? What are you talking about? How much you got? Like, I don't even know how much that is. Like,
oh, it depends on the player. Because, like you said, a guy like a Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady that has to have damn near unlimited stock because they're like very popular guys. If they wanted to switch their numbers, they said Dalvin Cook paid about $1.5 million to possibly change his number.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, like if you from the hood, what you do when you get a bunch of jerseys? What the hell you do? You go in the goddamn corner. You go to damn Chevron. You go to Walmart and stand outside all day long and try to sell you some jerseys. So you just gotta hustle. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Maybe that's just me.
No, I think what the issue is, Rob, people mad because they felt because like players literally have to buy all of their jerseys out of stock in order for them to do it.
I feel that. But again, if you are a businessman, if you're a businesswoman, why is that an issue? Get someone, you have an assistant, you are Tom Brady, you are Julio Jones, you are whomever the player is. If you're that popular, you should not have any issue selling a jersey and getting the money back. So I don't these are just spoiled players complaining about nothing. Hustle. Hustle. Do like Master P. Sell that shit out of your trunk of your car. Y'all gotta go to the hood and sell it. What's so difficult? I don't see the problem.
Yep, that flashback sale. Flashback sale. Heck yeah. Sell the jerseys, make your little money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got that flashback sale for you. You know, going for the 50% off. Get them while they hot.
We got the first lady in the building.
What's up, Joseph Thornton? Cousin, how you doing? And apparently, I know Mike went on a jump the gun. I wanted to be on doing your speech.
Oh, so okay.
I just wanted to address
go ahead.
Address as the first lady, because this is me and Mike's operation. Mainly myself behind all the producing scene. So we see all the comments. Don't think that your comment got ignored. You know, we see it. You definitely do. But one thing I like about our audience, what I respect about them, they're in the chat as well, just as much as us, where they we're having a good time, people. We're not here to fit nobody's narrative of what you want us to be. You know, like Mike said, if you don't like it, find someone else channel that meets your agenda or whatever you want. You know, I'm not going to sit here and be, you know, suit and tie and boring. We don't want to be boring. We don't want to be. We're not. AFN is not what you. We're different, and that's just what it is. So, the narrative about the ghetto-ness and everything else, maybe it doesn't fit your narrative. We apologize for that. But, you know, that's why we represent the fan, for one thing, because we are real people, just like our fans. So calling us ghetto is calling somebody that enjoys this show ghetto as well. So to me, that's a hit at everybody else that watches this show, subscribes to this show, appreciates this show. It's not a personal attack on me. It's a personal attack on our fans. You know, right. So that's how I feel about it. If you don't like it, you can move on. And that's what I wanted to do. And yes, no fact shit. Take this is ATL Nation. Thank you. You know.
Like I said, they don't want to sit here and watch us talk about. You have any Grey Poupon? But Matt Ryan is a damn good. No, they want some emotion.
You think Crumpets? Come on, that's how we do. Give me a goddamn beer. Give me some Hennessy. Let me smoke a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
You know, because guess what? Speaking of Hennessy and blunts, and people give Shannon Sharp so much flack about they love him. But there's a lot of people. That man will light up on the show and not care and be, what up, Skill? What's up, Skill? You know, he be on there ready to go. And guess what? That's who I admire, because he's being who he wants to be. Regardless of what everybody else got to say about him, he gonna say whatever he gonna say out the mouth. This man is a genius. People put him in memes and everything. You know what I'm saying? He's a marketing guru for me. I'm loving what he's doing because he's being him. So we are going to be us regardless of what, you know, if you don't like it, you can go home.
He be talking about eating edibles on the show and shit. He don't give a damn. He's from Georgia shit. He a Georgia boy.
Hey, man, that's my dude, man.
Hold on, we gotta get to this $5 super chat. He said, autograph them jerseys. They can really come up for real. And like you said, that's the thing. Like I said, treat them like throwback jerseys. Hey, got a whole bunch of them. Shoot, if you a damn good player too, and you change your number, them mother is going to buy that.
Yes.
But, yeah, right. The nation and like his comment. You know, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You can't take the ghetto out of people. You can't take the, you know, where you come up from out of people. They just know how to act the way that, you know, you should be acting when there's, you know, time to act the way you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in class and standards, it is. It does not mean that someone ghetto can have class, you know?
See, here's the thing. When certain people, like, people don't really use the word ghetto like that. The only people that use ghetto are people that don't like this. That's all I'm gonna say. Them the only people that use the term ghetto. But
for everybody, man.
Is that I actually saw a comment too, and it's not Joe Sosa said, if you don't like it, swipe right. Damn, swipe right, swipe up, whatever.
That's it.
Like I said, if you want to go, if you gonna want to watch Peppa Pig talk about the Falcons, go right ahead.
He said, "Hell, Skip probably be with him, Kstlyz." So I don't know what you said.
Shit, Skip smoked both blunts in Shannon Sharp. I don't care what nobody say. The bullshit that come out his mouth. Oh, he smoking good shit.
I love it. I love that rawness from Shannon Sharp. I really do. That's why I go watch him over Stephen A. Because Stephen A. is just a hollering fool.
The only thing Stephen A. does is out yell everybody. That's his only thing. Like, well, let me tell you something about this, brother. I'm like,
go down.
I'm about to say, you keep yelling, boy. Your hairline already close to the Maurice White side of the games. God damn. Yeah. Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna bring up a picture of Maurice White so I can let these folk know that who don't know. So,
and I like how y'all revealed the whole, draft background. I guess we just go ahead and just give them that.
Yeah, we just gonna get it. It's coming
because it's coming. I guess this is our announcement that the draft show, because everybody's still asking after we don't said it over and over. Do my Stevie Wonder and over again.
Over and over.
Sir, yes, we are having a draft show. Okay, so please,
make
sure y'all tune in. I think we're gonna probably come on a little bit before the show so we can kind of cut up and get y'all expectations. We're gonna have fans on. But hopefully we have a couple of special faces as well. But if not, it will be us acting the food, tailgating, eating, drinking. We're kicking it back with you guys that night. Okay, so it's not going to be your standard show. It's going to be, we're watching it with you, and it's going to be live commentary. So put it in the mindset of that, and then of course, we have some special guests that want to say some things. It can be some gems coming through. So you never know. You never know.
Hey, I'm about to say, before we get to whoever's talking, this is why Stephen A. Smith be yelling so much, because eventually down the line, he's going to be looking like this. Still shouts out to Maurice White, one of the greatest guys of all time, but that hairline ain't hitting on shit. Let's just be honest. That hairline ain't hitting on shit, and like I said, Stephen A. Smith. Somebody said Max Kellerman is just as bad. Now, Max Kellerman he's manageable. No, whoever that guy on First Things First, Nick, whatever the fuck his name is, ain't hitting on shit neither. Because there ain't nothing but a bunch of yelling. It's like I said, I don't think y'all be wanting to watch a damn show if one of us is sitting here out yelling at everybody. Everybody laughing now.
And Jarvis, there will be giveaways for the draft show. We definitely got that one for the Matt Ryan's fault contest. I was gonna pull a couple of fans from that, because it really wasn't a competition. I just wanted to see the funniest, funny stuff. So I was gonna give away a couple of it for those, and then we might come up with one more contest. You never know. We never know. Maybe another Matt Ryan, contest. We'll do that one day. Okay.
Oh Lord, we about to get Devon started. He talking about we roasted Stephen A. Smith. Don't let his ass get started. For the love of God.
Stephen A. Smith.
Hey, I'm about to say we're gonna do a contest tonight. We want your funniest Stephen A. Smith joke.
Okay.
We want your funniest Stephen A. Smith joke.
So tonight is the funniest Stephen A. Smith joke. Now I'm gonna have to go back and watch the screenshots. But we definitely will have it for the draft night.
Let's see. That Speed Falcon for Life is kind of agrees with all of us. He said he just done with these mock drafts. He just ready for the damn event altogether.
Oh my God,
absolutely.
yeah.
I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so talk about so we just been. It's like it's the song that doesn't end.
Wait a minute, I want to hit the conversation. Do y'all see Keyshawn downplay Cowboy? Man, Keyshawn Johnson, like I said, and like I said, respects to him because I know he just recently lost his daughter. But this is the same guy that said that Michael Thomas is better than Julio Jones.
Yeah, because his slow ass.
Because Michael Thomas is his nephew. So, in his eyes, Michael Thomas is the best receiver in the league. They're talking about that.
But he didn't like him. Slow as dirt. Both of them slow as dirt.
Isaac Krause says, he said Stephen A. sneezed and his hairline went backwards.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to get these. Yeah, we're going to pick the best comment for that one, too. So y'all I'm going to put the group. We need to go to the group right now. I'm going to put the group chat. Join Atlanta Falcons Nation group. We are a group of 19K right about now. Join our family over there. And look at the let me take this one down. I'm not gonna make that announcement. Yeah. I'm gonna take that off as an announcement. The post is pinned in the group. Go and comment on your best It's Matt Ryan fault pictures, as well as we'll get this one for the contest as well.
Oh shit! Hold on, wait a minute. Cartier Walker came out and said Keyshawn Johnson was the worst Buccaneer player. Never liked him. Damn, he wasn't really hitting no shit in Tampa Bay, no way. But
all he did was Kstlyz. He was a little slant boy. Let's be real. That's who he was. He was a slant boy.
But look, somebody said Stephen A. forehead look
like the back of my hand. Wow. He came with another one. I think Devon then held this one back for a long because he came with another one. He talking about hairline backed up like Atlanta traffic.
Somebody said his LS says his forehead shaped like the back of Tills. Brian Peoples.
Moving on up to the east side. Yeah, he does got a 1979 damn sitcom hairline. He does. Yeah, he on the James Evans side of the game. Shit, for real. Oh my goodness. Man.
Y'all tripping.
Quinn Will said he looked like a real life Sour Patch Kid, except he's always sour. Oh my goodness.
I know he don't get no happy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Backed up further than the NFL goalpost from back in the day. God damn it. Hold on. What Cartier Walker talking about? He said, wait a minute. Everybody just sitting here just laughing at everybody. Hold on. He said, it isn't Friday Night Madness, so we really on the fly today. Yeah, Michael Thomas over like the Aints franchise. Watch how humble he be. Oh, he about to be real humble. Like he said, you ain't got a Hall of Famer throwing you the ball. It possibly might be Taysom Hill throwing him the football. We're gonna find it.
Taysom Hill or Mr. 30 for 30.
This dude said Stephen A. Smith looked like Junebug. I bet you Stephen A. Smith do the Junebug challenge in his house every time he leave the show. Hold on. Sean Jones said Stephen A. Smith talks so loud that he can make the death game they hear back. Lord have mercy, boy. Y'all crazy, man.
Y'all drop those questions though in the chat as well.
Yeah. We definitely gonna need some questions, draft questions, whatever the hell y'all want to talk about. But we get back to what we were talking about. So yeah, the jersey changes. Yeah, I look at it like this. Hey, throwback jerseys. Shoot, you got about $300 worth of jerseys that you could up price to about $400 if you're good. Now, if you just know somebody that don't play and nobody buys them, you shit out of luck. Even they need to find LeBron's barber and bring his hairline back. Hell, LeBron's damn hell, him and
LeBron hairline is a wipe and go itself. I don't think he want to go to that barber.
Oh my god!
I don't know what he's talking about. LeBron ain't got no hairline.
shit. That barber uses Nair. That's what that issue is. Okay. Okay, let's see. We got Mr. Motivator said, who y'all want in the draft right now? I'm gonna leave that question. Let y'all go ahead and hit that one up first. Who do y'all want in the draft right now, as far as the first pick?
I already know. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. I want Kyle Pitts. That's who I want. I don't want a quarterback. I want to trade back. It's either really, honestly, I'd rather us just go ahead and just trade on back. But if we're gonna stay at 4, I want Kyle Pitts.
Okay, Kyle Pitts. What you got, Mike?
I'm gonna second that. But for another reason why, I think we can get at least 4 to 5 more years out of Julio at a discounted price if you keep, if you draft Kyle Pitts and then you use Calvin Ridley as the guy that's going to be, taking the deep shots. Like, he's the guy that's going to be taking all the deep shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, Calvin Ridley is going to take over where Julio left off. He's going to be the guy that you lean on to go deep and make the big plays all the time. Like, now Julio can just really rest and just destroy everything in the middle of the field. He's already Julio. He's already big, 230, 220, 230, 6'3", can run a 4.3, 4.4. So it's like he'll destroy linebackers and safeties in the middle of the field. So it's like, I think Kyle Pitts, man, when it all comes down to it, man, I don't think if we're forced to stay there, I don't think there's a better guy for this team right now that's going to give us immediate impact. We need immediate impact. I don't think an offensive lineman is going to do that. I don't think Sewell is going to be an immediate impact for the Falcons, because even he's going to be learning, because we're going to go against guys like Shaq Barrett and then Ndamukong Suh, Jordan, Cam Jordan. Like, those are very good defensive linemen. Those guys can get after the quarterback. So, like, I think right now, for instant impact, that's Kyle Pitts, man.
I'm laughing at Ghost Pepper talking about Stephen A. hairline was there when Moses parted the Red Sea.
What did that? Put that up there.
I had that one up here.
Oh, okay.
And letting y'all know, the first lady, if, like I said, if you make a woman laugh, you in there. So you better be making her laugh with your best ones. Just saying. But yeah, like I said, if you stay at 4, like they said, the best value you're going to get at 4, especially if you're talking about for the winning for the now and the future, is going to be Kyle Pitts. Mm-hmm. I love Penny Sewell, but the only issue is we don't know his history of being able to switch to guard, because you're going to want somebody that's going to be able to make an immediate impact. I mean, like I said, you still have Jake Matthews, so he's there for about another 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be shuffling offensive linemen trying to figure out who plays good where. Because, like I said, Caleb McGarry would be a perfect guard, but we don't know if he plays guard well because that's not in his history.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take Kyle Pitts in that one. At least I know that you like you said, when Julio was done, you have a weapon that's set there for the next 5 or 6 years. The nation want us to do rounds 2 through 7. Oh Lord!
ain't doing. We're not doing no more mock draft. Hell no. We got 1 week. You can wait.
No. He said he want us to live. He wanted us to do a live show on rounds 2.
A live show? Look, we'll see. I can't make no guarantees.
I know rounds. What is it? 4 through 7 is going to be kind of a stretch because
ain't nobody know half of the ones that going to be drafted in the 4th and 7th.
It's going to be a stretch only.
I think that's what it is because they're going to be like, you know what? And they probably, around those rounds, it's just a little ticker at the bottom. This person got drafted, so I guess they want some comments, commentary.
I don't think y'all want to be watching 3 or 4 hours of Mel Kiper Jr. speaking on prospects. I don't think y'all want that. You try to create a whole row session. We sitting there talking about Mel Kiper talking about some damn picks. Let's see. Jonathan Simmons says Stephen A. hairline looked like a Swisher split. What the? They let you know who the real smokers are talking about a Swisher split. What do you think about this question, Mike? He said LS said J.C. Horn is better than Patrick Surtain Jr. Do you think he's better than?
I don't you already know how I feel about draft, scouting players. I don't think there's a reason to even say someone is better than that guy. J.C. Horn, very good. Surtain is a very good. And both of those guys had good, decent front seven. So it's you get in the NFL, man, this is the best of the best. I've seen big time corners come out of college and then they get to the NFL and then they absolute dumpster juice. So it's if you want to, I can compare skill sets. If you want to say that as far as their skill set, he do this better than that guy. There's some things that J.C. Horn is better, is being more physical, so he'll fit a certain style better than Surtain will. But I don't like especially corners, because corners like I said, man, everybody thought your boy and I still don't think I don't think he's as good as people thought. I would have never gave him Jalen Ramsey $100 million. I don't think he's that good. He's benefited from having an elite front seven everywhere he's been. That Jacksonville Jaguars defensive line, those boys had Dante Fowler was an afterthought on that team.
Right.
He was an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't think corners in the league, it's difficult to say who's better than him. I think it's more so a style. I think J.C. Horn will fit our style more so than Surtain will, because he's more physical and he playing in we're gonna be playing Dean Pease, and Dean Pease is going to send people on blitzes. He's going to be asked to tackle well, so I think he'll fit better there. But I don't think he's. Yeah, I don't like saying that.
See, I think with J.C. Horn, he has that. It's basically like good old dad. He talks shit. He like to get in people's head. That's kind of his game. And like you say, he's physical as well. So he's kind of got that extra to him than Patrick Surtain Jr. We don't need enough. Like you said, and that kind of goes into a question that I saw just now with Rodney Brown. I want to go into this question. He was talking about if we get screwed by Shanahan and he takes Pitts, what's the second option, not a quarterback? Trade that pick back. Trade it back.
I saw someone else in the chat say, let me go back to it. Somebody said Kyle Pitts or someone else. Let me look. Mike having some issues. He'll be back.
I'm good. Yeah.
Well, you froze, but
the thing is, from Surtain to J.C. Horn, like I said, you can't go wrong with neither one of them because they're both SEC corners, so they see a lot, and you got to be physical. But the issue is you don't want to be one of those cases where I'm gonna use an example here. Jeff Okuda. I don't think anybody remember that name. People don't forgot this dude was even in Detroit right now.
Mm-hmm. And he was supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread coming out.
I give you another. I give you an Alabama corner that they hyped up so much, and then ended up being a bust. I don't think anybody remember D. Milner. So I think, like I said, most of them will be all right though. But if Shanahan picks Kyle Pitts at number 3, and he did all that trading up to do so, that 49ers franchise gonna be screwed.
A damn idiot. That's why.
But I would trade that. Like I said, I would trade that pick back. I would do like I said, Gregory Rousseau, if he's there, if you trade back and you be able to get a Gregory Rousseau, Zaven Collins, whatever, like that would be my choice.
I'm not drafting any linebacker, and like I don't. If it's not an outside linebacker who can get after the quarterback, it's a waste of our time because we already got 3 good linebackers as is. So like this lineman better be able to get to the quarterback. Like if he can't get to the quarterback, like again, that's a waste of our pick. It's a waste of our time. We already got 2 linebackers who can get after the quarterback. I mean, who can cover. We already got that. We got guys who can get after the quarterback. So who can cover. And Deion Jones and 4-year-old Cone. So it's for me, that's a waste of a pick. Bringing a Zaven, even though I think he can do everything, but does he really have the body to be an edge rusher, a consistent edge rusher? That's the thing.
Cause I about to say what I would do if that was the case with Zaven Collins, like I said, that would be kind of one of those moves where because you pretty much be setting up Michael Walker to be the replacement for Dante Fowler. That would be the setup there. Now, if it's one of those cases, like I said, if it's one of those cases where if you are not confident that Deion Jones can get the job done as far as being consistent, then that would definitely be kind of like where you would do a Zaven Collins, because he would be kind of like one of those guys that would be able to do the dirty work and let the other middle linebacker run free.
Well,
that's what I would.
I feel you, but that won't be the case because they just restructured Deion's contract, so that's out the window. So if essentially what you would have to do is trade for your Olakun. Because he's gonna garner some money, and he's gonna want his. Like I think he's on his last year. I think he's on his last year of his contract, so he's gonna get paid, whether it's for the Falcons or some other team. He's gonna get paid. So if you feel like Deion is your guy, which they, in my opinion, I think they feel as though he's the guy. Because you just restructured his contract, so you best push money to the future. So, like at this point in time, I think they feel like they already have their middle linebacker. It's a question of not if they feel 4-year-old Olakun is going to be a guy that they can re-sign. Then, if they feel as though that 4-year is not their guy, then they're going to draft a guy like Zaven Collins.
Okay, so pretty much. Well, so it'd be pretty much the right idea, the wrong guy.
Wrong guy. The wrong guy.
But at the end of the day, we still here. Like I said, we don't agree. Like I tell people that we don't agree on everything.
We actually agree, but just the wrong part.
But yeah, like for me, like if it's not that, like you said, Ozolari, Rousseau, or like my personal opinion, like you said, just trade out the first round total. You could pick up a Quincy Roach, Kawhi Payne. It's so many damn pass rushers. I was about to say Kongwu, but I was like, nah, wait, that's what I meant to say.
yeah, I don't know how to say that, dude. Look, there's so many damn names in this draft that I don't know how to pronounce a lot of them.
Yeah, like Evan Thompson said here, like the next year, this draft and next year's draft is gonna be loaded with defensive players.
Let me say this too. Let me say this about the draft, like this draft, and people saying that this draft isn't a very good draft. It's a deep draft, but it's not a very good draft. I totally disagree. For this reason why. For this reason and this reason alone. When you got a defensive coordinator like Dean Pease, Dean Pease is salivating over this draft. Why? Because he don't need a bunch of superstars. He get this shit done. He get it done with his brain, knowing how to get people open, not how to use what they got. So you got guys like Gregory Rousseau, like this dude's salivating over Gregory Rousseau. Why? Because he got long arms. He can play. He can play in coverage. He have good enough hips to play in coverage and zone blitz, zone blitzing and stuff like that. And again, long arms. He can close. He got a good first step. And he's a physical specimen. So you get a guy like Gregory Rousseau, you put him with a guy like Dean Pease. You got a guy like Micah Parsons. Like he's another guy. Like he's a physical specimen. You got guys like Moreau. What's the safety? You got the safety Cisco. You got Richie Grant. You got so many players like this. Like for a real coach, and I'm talking about a coach that knows how to get the best out of players. They're salivating over this draft. This is one of the best drafts for great defensive coaches. But if you want to know damn coaches like Dan Quinn who just need that one special player or two special players, this ain't the draft for you. Holland is another one. Like he's another one of those guys. Like that's very good. So like if you're a sorry ass coach, this ain't the draft for you. But if you're a good coach, this is the perfect draft for you.
This would be the type of draft. This would be the type of draft that if we still had Smithers as the GM, you would have a chance to get Gregory Rousseau. This him and Dan Quinn will pick up a Bubba from Walmart Institute just because he looked good at the Senior Bowl. Like, nah, bro. And like I said, and I kind of give a fault on that because the media is not showing the media, like I said, the ESPNs, the basically all these like big major outlets. See, they're pushing the identity of this draft to these four quarterbacks. If you ain't got one of these four quarterbacks, you failed in this draft.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sitting here looking at it like, dude, we putting all this emotion and all these thoughts into this first pick. Bro, we got 7 more picks after this. What are we? Like, what's the plan? Because if you listen to the Mel Kiper Juniors and the basically everybody at ESPN, the only picks that matter is the first 6 picks of this draft. Everything else is like washed away in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dude, it would be so messed up if they hyped up these quarterbacks and none of these quarterbacks end up worth a damn in the NFL, and then what's gonna happen? Then a boo-boo the fool gonna feel like a fool. It'd be like, damn, now we set back for the next 5 years. At Chicago, they hyped up Mitchell Trubisky and Deshaun Kaiser in that draft as the 2 best quarterbacks in that draft. Who ended up being the best quarterback in that draft?
That's
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Again.
Deshaun Watson.
Everybody, and those are quarterbacks that they wouldn't hyping up like that. But they was hyping up everybody else. But they talking about, this guy and that guy is better. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, like, this is what I always say. Y'all get so carried away about what a guy did in college. I don't give a flying about what they did in college. How I draft and how great defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, great coaches, they are concerned about what you're going to do, how you're going to fit in with your teammates. That's what we need to focus on. So we got all these guys to say, oh, he's better than this person. He's got like Andre Cisco. I hear you, Alex. Andre Cisco is not the best. He's not the best safety in the draft. He don't need the damn beat. He doesn't need to be the best. Who the hell thought that Bob Sanders was going to be one of the best safeties coming out of his draft? Nobody would have thought Bob Sanders was going to be that. A whole 5'8", 5'9", and this dude was wreaking havoc in the damn and his time with Baltimore. The dude was wreaking havoc, and you talking about nobody would have said he was the best.
Right.
What about Thomas Deku? Thomas Deku coming out, nobody would have thought Thomas Deku was going to be as good as he was in his time when he was good. You know what I'm saying? Willie Moore. Nobody would have thought Willie Moore was going to be as good as he was.
Yeah, they thought Willie Moore was going to be a transitional linebacker.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's about fitting these guys in a system. That's what the draft is about. It's not, we're going to get the best player available. That's why Deshaun Watson went to where he went. That's why Patrick Mahomes went to the Chiefs, because they needed a guy that fit well with the offense that they wanted, that he wants well. That's what great coaches do. They fit players into the scheme and get the most out of their players.
Atlanta Nation said here, according to the news outlet, if you don't hit on your first round pick, it's over. No, it's not over. That's what they say. It's not over. But the thing is, like you're if you're in the first round, you're literally picking one of the 32 best players on the board. Like good G, and I'm gonna have to give my credit to how New England used to run their operation. You know why New England was rotating? Why New England was always good so many years? Because they didn't worry about the pressure of picking in the first round. Because they always traded their first round pick. I think the last couple of years is like the first That was like the first time they drafted in the first round in like damn near 15 years or something like that. I could be wrong, but
yeah, you're right. I think that's that's around along the right idea.
But like I said, it looks bad as far as your decision making on the best players that's available at that spot. But any good GM, any good scouting department will tell you that your drafts are won between rounds 3 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Big load coach.
I want to speak on this because this is I kind of spoke on this. KSTYLZ probably know this, but I said this. What I like most in the safety, especially safety of today, is that you don't have to be the biggest. You don't always have to be the fastest. But what I like about Cisco is what you cannot teach is you can't teach instincts. This guy sees things and he reacts a lot faster. Now, KSTYLZ probably looking all crazy right now because he knows what the hell I'm going, where I'm going with this. This dude, his instincts are just incredible. You cannot teach it, the instincts that he has. Does he have the best hands? Does he, hit the hardest? Probably not. But one thing I always say in a safety, Like even Honey Badger. Honey Badger is the perfect example of this. The dude's small. Honey Badger ain't all that damn big, but he's always in the right spot. His instincts are just one of the best in the NFL as far as his instinct, and he's always around the ball. This is what Cisco is. Cisco, if you look at his tape, just look at his tape. He's always around the ball. That's what you want in your safety. How many times have we seen Ricardo Allen a split second too late, a 3, 4, 5 seconds too damn late? Like he's always late on everything.
All the damn time.
All the time. But when you get a safety that's always in the right spot, even if he just runs a 4-4 or 4-5, Cisco is always around the ball. You don't have to be the fastest and the most athletic as long as your instincts is like top. That's why guys like, I know you remember this guy, Aeneas Williams.
Oh my God! Oh Lord have mercy! Oh Jesus Christ!
His athleticism went away. When his athleticism went away, guess what? They turned him to a safety, and what he do, K-Style?
Knocking blocks off. Yeah, man. Who was it that he knocked the fuck out? Was it Steve Young?
Yeah. I believe it was. But it's instincts, bro. It's my instincts.
See, yeah, like you said, and Cisco has it too. I feel like Holland got those instincts too. Like as far as being, yeah, because out of all the safeties, and I know probably gonna get some disagreements on this, but from what I've seen, is he pretty much is around the ball too. He might be one of the better man cover safeties in this draft. Now, is it going to be contributed to the competition that he played against? We don't know. But like I said, it's going to be based on the system. Like you said, your safeties ain't got to be no big hitters no more. The game is not built for safety to be big hitters no more. They can be hitters, but you want your safety that can cover. Now, Cisco got that, but I think the only knock on him is the injury issues. Like he got injury history. That's why Cisco kind of falling into that third round type of thing because he got the injury history. But when he plays, he's kind of on the Kevin Byard side of the game. I don't think anybody know who Kevin Byard is. Dean Peason had him for about a few years.
Oh yes, I know.
I know y'all know, but I'm talking about the general public. Don't know who Kevin Byard is. Like I said, like you can't go wrong either way. Even with Richie Grant, you can't go wrong. You got safeties in this draft.
Absolutely.
Even the damn safety out of Florida State, big Cam Chancellor looking ass.
I don't know how the hell you say his name.
Nazaruddin. Yeah. Nazaruddin. That dude is 6'5", 240 pounds at safety. Man, that is a outside linebacker.
Yeah, that dude is humongous, man. That dude is humongous.
And Ice Cream Man said the safety from Virginia Tech is the same damn size. I'm like, damn. But like I said, Dean Pease, if they get any say in this draft and any one of these safeties, he's gonna love it.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna love it. Because we done dealt with Keanu Neal, who can't cover worth a damn. I love Keanu Neal, but his cover skills and ball skills have been suspect for the years we done had him. Ricardo Allen had one good year, 2015. We can't get like I said, we can't get worse than that. I'm about to say, you want to go ahead and get some fans on here right quick? Let them get a chance to speak their mind.
Yeah, I think tonight I feel generous tonight. I think I want to try. Why not?
Yeah.
They've been asking. So let's go ahead and make this a special Friday night madness. We're gonna get in here and have some fans on. So one thing is there's a time limit though, so don't be going on here like you finna be on here all day. Just a couple of minutes, say your piece and jump off. All right, this is how we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, and I see y'all already salivating at the mouth right now. I see it. Look at them. Please.
Come on, please. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, say what you gotta say, and let that be it.
I see some folks saying big load. You've been waiting. I know you've been waiting, Alex. Let's go. I got a couple of requests lately, so let's go ahead and do it. It's the draft, the week before. Well, not even. We're less than a week away from the draft now.
Less than a week, yeah.
So let's get in here and get excited. I want to hear who your picks are and everything. We got Bucks Skull Gang. I see him in the chat. Okay. We got a non-Falcons fan, but he is a regular. John Kelly. Okay. All right. So, well, Bucks kind of jumped off. So let's see here. We'll start it off with John Kelly, and then we'll get in with whoever else jumps on. I saw Bucks. So we got other fans coming on. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
We love it.
So, Pete, I'm gonna start off with the number rule. Listen, I like Tom Brady, and I think he's the GOAT, but I think he needs to keep his mouth shut about the rule change. I mean, not everything's gonna go your way. I mean, let it go, Brady. If you're the GOAT, you need to adjust to the numbers, buddy. Not every call is going to be rigged for you. You know, listen, I like Brady, so I mean, it pisses me off when he kind of. I mean, go back when the Falcons played the Buccaneers in Week 17, and the referee moved the ball a yard for a first down. Do y'all remember that or what?
I remember it.
Yeah, where the ref just moved it a whole yard. Because there's footage of that, so it's hilarious hearing.
I was actually screaming at the TV when I saw that.
Oh my goodness! Don't remind me. Do not remind me of that game.
So I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to make sure you know that Brady is getting a lot of breaks. So that's one of the reasons I'm getting.
Brady been getting breaks since 2001. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Talk about a tough rule. That made up a whole rule.
A whole rule that ain't nobody implemented since 1925, and all of a sudden it just came back into play. Really?
But my thoughts on the draft, I think 28, I don't think either. I think Farley and Horn will be both taken by then. One of the thoughts is that I think the Saints trying to think if they should take a wide receiver at 28 or if they should wait till 60 to take a wide receiver, because I was thinking they should take somebody like Newsome at 28 and then somebody like De'Ami Brown at 60 as a wide receiver.
Okay.
Damn sure. But like around the 115th and 133rd pick, I believe, I would take linebackers over there, to be honest.
I know you probably tired of seeing slants all day.
What's that?
I said you probably tired of seeing slants ran all day. You want some variety in your routes, right?
Yes. Yes.
What about a guy like Waddle? I think Waddle is perfect for the Saints. Like Jalen Waddle would be perfect.
I think he'll be taken by then, though.
Okay.
But here's my plan: if Terrace Marshall falls to 28, I would go for the bait and take him at 28. But if he's taken by then, if Terrace Marshall, J.C. Horn, and Greg Newsome, no, not Greg Newsome, but Caleb Farley have been taken by then, take a corner at 28.
Okay. Well, so some people dropped off. So John Kelly, we're gonna go ahead and get someone. Guess I see LS right here on the chat.
Go ahead and plug.
Does that mean I need to get off so I can get them on?
Yeah. Go. Yeah, I'm about to say, go ahead and plug what you got going on, man.
Right, we just try to keep it kind of short and sweet to give everybody a chance to kind of have their time a little bit today. So
all right, thank y'all for hosting me. I'm gonna get off. All right.
John Cali got the same channel for the Saints fans that's in here, so y'all make sure y'all go check him out.
All right, we got LS up front. Buck Skull Gang, I already called you up, so I'm gonna get you on. I hope you got everything's good for you. So I'm putting on Skull Gang because he was already first.
What's up?
And after that, LS, and then
what's up?
Brandon Levy.
What's up?
Levi. Go ahead.
Good.
What's up? How you doing? What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I think the Falcons could draft two options: a quarterback and a tight end.
Why quarterback?
Okay.
Why quarterback is that?
People think they could move on from Matt Ryan. They can learn from Matt Ryan. The quarterback could learn from Matt Ryan, maybe a year or two.
Okay, so sit behind Matt Ryan. Okay, and you're a Bucs fan. That's okay.
Yeah.
So you think that we should go quarterback
or tight end?
What about yourself? What do you think the Bucs should draft?
I think
with your picks.
We have luxury. I heard the Bucs could trade up in this draft. We could trade up picks because we got our whole starters. We got a bench. We could actually trade our draft picks and move up. Package our picks. Because we're looking for.
Okay.
I heard we can get maybe Phillips at 32 or running back. Or I heard maybe receiver.
I think you should get a receiver. I can see a receiver.
Huh?
I can see the Bucs taking a receiver because I don't know about AB coming back. He looked old last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. You gonna definitely need some younger bodies.
Would you pick Tooney or the boy?
You said 24. You're breaking up a little bit. I'm sorry. You said y'all about 24 on the board.
Or maybe number 32. Would you pick Tooney at number 32 or more? The boy Moore. Want to see him more? Wanda Moore?
Brandon Moore.
Or Tooney? Or Tooney?
I don't know. Yeah, I that's a different.
Where would you guys go? Do you think the Bucs would draft a safety?
I probably would say a safety to go with Winfield. Like that, if you want to get another championship, I would get another safety if I were the Bucs, because you're not like on second thought, because Brady's not going to be on forever. So
how about the safety you was talking
Brady's
about?
not going to be here forever. Who's that?
How about Kisco, the safety guy was talking about earlier? Kisco.
Oh yeah. I can see Cisco, but I want Cisco. So no, hell no, y'all can't have Cisco.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No, y'all can't have Cisco.
Hey Bucs gang, we're gonna go ahead because we got a lineup behind you, so we're gonna go ahead and just Thank you. You want to drop anything for yourself? You know how they can find you. Anything you want to promote?
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome. Okay, thank you. All right, we're gonna bring on LS. Everybody, like I said, we just come on, say what you got to say then, because we got to line up. So just say how you feel. We're bringing on Mr. LS, Mr. Regular. What's up, Great Beard? What's going on?
Man. My thoughts, what I'm saying, like 4-pick Kyle Pitts or trade out the first round unless you could just, when you trade down, what I'm saying, you find they find somebody that they actually like. Because it's a lot of players in this draft, what I'm saying, you can pick. I say like in the later rounds though, that's what my interests are. What I'm saying? Like if we was to take like a quarterback and it's because we ain't got nobody behind him. What I'm saying? Like we ain't got no backup quarterback. Somebody like I like Desmond Riddle. I think he's a sleeper. What I'm saying? Like I think he's a real sleeper. I don't think people really know, what I'm saying? They really paid attention to how they kept playing out there. Like when he played against Georgia, I was shocked. Like Georgia they defense ain't nothing to play with. What I'm saying? Like he really did his thing out there. I like his mechanics. And as far as like safeties and cornerback, remember I said like the J.C. Horn and the Patrick Surtain. The reason I like J.C. Horn better than Surtain, because a lot of times when you looked at the picks, and stuff that Surtain got, they were mostly overthrows or underthrows. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like J.C.
Mhm.
Horn, he takes it. He took those.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I liked him better. But like, I want y'all to think back to remember when we played LSU. Y'all remember that?
Right.
Now remember the Bulldogs, we had no pressure coming from
Mhm.
from the front. But it took
Mhm.
Joe Burrow forever to find somebody. And you know who
Right.
stuck with Jamar Chase? DJ Daniel. DJ Daniel gave
Yeah.
Jamar Chase a lot
Yeah.
of trouble. A lot of trouble.
They did. They did.
And Richard LeCount, I know he got hurt, but I don't think his injury was nothing like that because he came back, you know what I'm saying, pretty quick. But the thing about him, they had been scouting him ever since his sophomore year. And the thing about him,
Mhm.
even though like he increased his tackle ability, but he was always to the ball before anybody else on the team. It didn't matter, passing or rushing. You know what I mean? Like the safety, we got a lot of. Oh yeah, receiver. I want some speed, man. I want somebody that can get down the field. I want a threat. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
With it.
Yes, sir. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Marquez Stevenson, that is speed. The dude from Purdue, that's fast. I seen cats
Yeah.
already in pursuit of Marquez Stevenson, and he was at a standstill, and he still ghosted everybody.
Bye-bye.
I like that.
He did it.
That's who I want.
Bye-bye.
Hey, LS, I was about to say, you just said one of my favorite quarterbacks for next year, to be honest with you, because I've been high on him for like the last couple of years, Mr. Desmond Ritter. So
I'm telling you,
I feel you on that.
I'm telling you, he is ready.
Because I like quarterbacks who run systems that involve 2 tight end sets. So yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and you had to go through he had to go through his progressions. You know what I'm saying? And he puts the ball on the money, and he can run. He evasive. I think if he sat behind that, you know, if he brought him over here, one thing, it'll quiet the crowd, and everybody is not going to expect him to play fast, so he's going to be able to sit and learn. And then Matt Ryan ain't going to be like, okay, I know, well, I ain't worried about this cat. Nobody trying to put him on my job, so he might work with him.
Right.
All
That's
right,
my thoughts.
LS. Thank you, sir. We got to get to the next person. You can hang in the back if you want to, but I'm bring up Alex. I'm gonna put you off the screen, but Alex,
right,
you next. You next. Thank you. You want to, pin something, shout somebody out before you know. You good?
I got too much. Nah, I'm cooling today.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna jump you off the screen. We're gonna bring up Alex. Get everybody enough time for themselves. Get you the spotlight. What's up, Alex? How you doing?
Hey everyone, much respect for
There you go.
come on. I really appreciate it. I also heard that you were in the healthcare field. I have a lot of respect for that because my mom is actually in the healthcare field.
Yeah.
I like that connection. But yeah, so I think you guys know that I've done mock drafts. That's kind of my style. That's kind of my thing. And yeah, so what I've tried to pride myself, or at least challenge myself to do, is do a whole bunch of mock drafts and see, the possibilities and which ones stick and which ones fit. So, I know it may seem like I may be against Kyle Pitts, but I think Kyle Pitts is a great player. He's a phenomenal player. As a matter of fact, I feel like he's probably a better route runner when he's out wide than when he's probably playing tight end. But I just personally think that, I think Sewell can play guard. You know what I'm saying? His hand technique is unconventional. He actually puts his hand outside instead of inside, which makes me think, oh, he can play guard. And then on top of it, his athleticism sometimes stops him. He stops pressure and sacks from happening, which makes me think, oh, he can play guard. And then it's just like a whole bunch of things. His natural strength, his natural athleticism would be probably even maximized at guard. People have said, when he plays tackle, when he starts to get older and the wear and tear starts to get on him, it may be a better fit towards guard. But if you already have him at guard, what is the problem? He already has like the hand placement that kind of like feels like he's a guard. And I feel like Caleb McGarry, honestly, could maybe even play guard too. And so I feel like if he gets time, then we have weapons. We have Julio Jones, we have Calvin Ridley, we have Russell Gage, we have Hayden Hurst, who we haven't seen him being a true tight end one, but I feel like if he's trained more as a wide receiver, we get like a sleeper like Trey McKitty, who is a versatile tight end who can probably play a little bit of H-back, maybe play in the tight end, maybe not in the slot or out wide, but there's another tight end now. So like for that, if you want to draft another tight end, which I think that might be a little bit much, but I think that there are a whole bunch of avenues that you can go. And let's just say we do take Kyle Pitts. In that case, maybe if Brady Christensen falls to the third round, that would be crazy great because I like him a lot with his hand technique. It's amazing. He reminds me a lot of I won't say Mitchell Schwartz because he's not at that level yet, but his hand technique is good, and sometimes it's just his athleticism. Now, I don't know if his hand technique is ready for guard, but I think his hand technique is just great from a pure pass protector standpoint. And left guard, is where you have more pass protecting responsibilities. So I just feel like that, is a good fit if you want to go the Kyle Pitts route. I personally want Hayden Hurst to have more time and see what he can do because while he's not super young, he has a lot of potential. And
I kind of like what you said.
Yeah, and one last thing about Javon Holland. Javon Holland, he's a little bit more than fast. He reminds me of the Cormo of linebackers, or Cormo of safeties. He's quite instinctive and mainly shows up in the run game, but he has some instincts in the pass game where he can play slot corner. He can maybe play outside corner, like maybe Richie Grant vibes a little bit. He can play post safety a little bit too and run from sideline to sideline. I've heard that he's a good communicator. And that makes me think, you can run a whole bunch of things with him. You can have him in the slot if you want some other corners or other people to play safety. For example, maybe Isaiah Oliver's line at safety and people get confused. And you want to disguise coverages, add in blitz packages, add in run defense. All types of things can be done with him, on the field. And I know I'm taking up a lot of time, so I'll wrap it up. But essentially, there's a lot of guys that I like in the draft, and I actually have a lot more guys.
One guy who you want right now. One guy
that I want right now. Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Come on, no. That's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be hard.
This your time.
Well,
you gotta get one.
And this is recorded too, so you got to remember this when when the draft come and you say, you know what, I said it on the show.
Okay. Well, what I'll say is that with my mock drafts, my recent mock draft right now has been really, really good, and that's the one that I think that I'd ride into the NFL draft if I was the Falcons GM. So I really feel comfortable with that. And the person I had 4 was Penei Sewell. So I really like Penei Sewell. I think
I kind of got those vibes.
Hey, look, because I was about to say he made a couple picks the other show ago, and I said, wait a minute, me and him had the same damn picks. He talking about damn Javon Holland and Quincy Roach. That's what I had in my mock draft.
Right.
When I first was got into scouting for this draft, I fell in love with Quincy Roche. I was like, his hands, oh my gosh, I thought it was better than Jalen Phillips until I scouted Jalen Phillips. But honestly, after all of the players, because there's so many good players in this draft, I like Penei Sewell. I think his athleticism is crazy. I feel like he's going to be a good run blocker. I feel like he's going to be a good pass blocker. And I feel like if we give him that and Matt Ryan's behind center or in shotgun or whatever, he at least has a little bit of time or at least communication, and he can throw the ball. And then when we're running the ball, Mike Davis can make up for maybe Matt Hennessy's lacking strength or overpowering strength, and other people's blocking assignments if they miss. He can break tackles the first wave, and then Penei Sewell can just try to drive a hole so he has daylight. So I feel like that is a good. It's like a good mesh with what Arthur Smith likes to do. And Trey McKitty's like John Smith in my opinion, but that's
All right, Alex, appreciate you. You can hit back in the back if you want, but we're gonna go ahead and bring up Brandon. He's ready to go. Appreciate your time. Anything you want to shout out or anything before you drop off?
Yes. Not too long ago was my mom's birthday on April 18th. I love her to death. I have this for her. It's my dog.
Oh, happy birthday.
My mom.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Birthday wishes.
Birthday wishes. Oh, yes, you can hit, stay in the back if you would like. Let's go ahead and get Brandon. I appreciate you, Alex. Let's go ahead and get Brandon. And then we will have, how you doing? How you doing? In Asia, ATM 345, you after him. So, what's up? How you
What's
doing?
up, y'all?
What's in that cup?
Man, Mike, Kstlyz, what's the dealio?
Hey,
We asking you, man.
What's good? It's your time right now. What you got to say about this draft? Who you want? What do you think the Falcons are going to be doing right about now?
Honestly, though, Maggie T, don't bring me no more first-round corners. I don't want no more first-round Falcons. Bring me Kyle Pitts to the Benz, baby.
That's my dog.
BL.
Hey, they say, why you say that? Look, go on and strengthen your strengths. And then get me a back in the second round. Look, give me a back in the second round. That's 2 in the second round. I feel like this, man. Like, let's try to establish good leads and then let Dean P do his thing with the defense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as I heard
that
people talk about like safeties and edge rushers, look, bro, you can go get you a Paris Ford, you can go get you a Rashad Weaver, you can go get you some players that can fit in a scheme with a coach that knows how to coach, bro.
Oh, those are keywords. Coach that.
Man, that's right there. That right there. That's it.
But you cannot. Hey, Mike, Kstlyz, you cannot pass up on a blue chip talent to say, okay, we're gonna trade back. So then you got to hit on every pick.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to hit on every pick.
Right.
This boy, him. Hey, Kyle Pitts. Look him. With Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley. So he get in that receiver room with Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley like, look, do you rock like this? Julio like, do you rock like this? All off the top, it's an investment because he's learning from it.
Mm-hmm.
You, man. And then look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. We still got years left in Matt Ryan. We don't have to just throw him away.
Exactly.
And a lot of people think that we and yes, he definitely got a couple, a few more years in him. I definitely do. But at the same time, we still definitely look at that future. But I definitely don't, like you said, Kyle Pitts in the 4th, and then we draft somebody on down the line. Or what Kstlyz said, we got a couple of more quarterbacks we might be interested in the next draft.
But look, though, what if Shanahan don't take Justin Fields, though?
Man, if Shanahan takes Kyle Pitts, man,
I tell you, take Kyle Pitts, Kstlyz. He probably gonna take. Let's say
Matt Jones,
Justin Fields. He might take another quarterback. Let's just say hypothetically. Okay. If Justin Fields or Kyle Pitts sitting there, what the Falcons gonna do? If they take Fields, they know they're gonna sell some tickets.
Mm-hmm. That's
true. Kyle Pitts, they know, okay, shit, we got us a little something now. Now defense has got to say, okay, how we gonna play these guys? We gonna play a cover 2 with them 2 high safety and let that guy run down the middle, or we gonna play that cover 3 with that 1 high safety, and then we got them guys running up the seam, Kyle Pitts and the Julio, or Kyle Pitts and the Ridley. How you gonna play that?
Yeah, that's just matchup nightmare. Because the only thing I would say is we have been drafted for need for too long, and it ain't on jack shit. Let's be real.
Too long.
When we drafted for need in 2015, we passed on Todd Gurley and a few other guys for Vic Beasley.
Todd Gurley, Desmond Trufant, Takari McKinley. Who else?
Oh God,
Matthew.
Oh God, you got
And
I'm trying not to read down the names of the tack draft, so I don't want to say.
Yeah. We on a positive note tonight. That's the past. That's the old regime. How about that? So
that's the
new.
Smithers regime. I don't want to have to be calling Terry Fontenot, Donald Faison up in here. I don't want to have to be calling him that. You need
and what else you got, Brandon? Leaving. Go ahead. I want to get the ATM. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, let me say this real quick, man.
Love your show.
Hey, man, we appreciate it. We
appreciate you. You can hang in the back if you like, but go ahead, Mike. You can stay for a minute.
Yeah, just go. Hey, Brandon, I'll just say this, man. What you just said about drafting the need, the Falcons, Terry Fontenot pretty much stated exactly that. He's not going to reach for a need. He's not going to draft a need just because we got a need. He's going to get the best player available. So that came from him and him personally. So your idea, that's something. What you said is pretty much exactly what Terry Fontenot, and I totally agree. As far as that aspect, if you got a guy that's a blue chipper, the guy's a blue chipper, and he's a blue chipper, you get him. Just because you got a need, that's what you do. So I appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you, dog.
You still ain't tell us what was in that cup, and then we're gonna bring Asia on. What's in that cup?
Let me come back after everybody get done. I'll chop it up with you.
No, this state, I'm gonna put you off the screen. Y'all can just kind of hang back in the lobby. You know, we kind of kick back in the end, so. You can stay on the screen. You know, you can stay in the back if you like. I'm gonna get Asia on the screen. All right. It's a party, y'all. We're gonna be doing this for the draft too, people. So, you know, it's gonna be an after party for the draft party. Trust and believe. So we got Miss Asia. Are you ready? There she go. I'm so excited. I'm excited. You know, that's my girl. I'm sorry. I got to give her some hype. Hey, lady.
Hi.
How you doing, lady?
And you on the screen. OMG, you must be in a good mood today.
Okay.
So the lady of the hour right about now, you know, because we got to represent for us women. But you ain't no normal. You know your stuff now. So give us what you want in the draft or whatever you want to talk about. This is your time.
Okay. For the draft, what I feel like we should do, because I know some people are saying we should draft a quarterback. I feel like we should wait later down in the draft to get a quarterback because I'm, in my opinion, I feel like that's the best decision to do as for us. And so for number 4, either we should draft down. Or hold on, how you say it?
Trade down.
Yeah, trade down. Yeah, we either trade down or we get Pitts. What I think at this point, I feel like we should trade down, maybe with like Denver or somebody who really needs that 4th pick, rather than if we get Pitts. I mean, it'll still be good, but I feel like we should trade down so we can get more picks in. And it'll give us more defensive players, and it can build up our draft on top of that. And then the thing is, if we get Pitts, it'll help our offense on top of that. We'll have more weapons, but I feel like right now we need more of a defense. And then we can get offensive players later in the draft, like quarterback, maybe a running back, or some offensive lineman.
We do need a strong running back. I feel like we should. We do need a strong running back. Totally.
And the reason why I think that is because I'm gonna bring up one pass game.
Oh Lord.
I think because when we played the Bears, that one was really bad to me.
Thanks a lot, Miss Asia. You see all this love Asia in the chat. They've been waiting on this. Everybody showing Asia some love. Love it, girl. I'm glad you're feeling good too.
Thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, that game
just giving us heart attacks though. Oh my gosh.
It's like near the end of that game, it's like our defense just gave up. And they gave up way too many passes. And we do need a pass rusher. That's another thing. And we need help on the defensive line.
We do.
With Brady Jarrett, he can't be doing all that work by himself. We got middle linebackers and we got outside linebackers, but we need somebody, that little key player that needs to help him, because Sanat, I don't trust him. And but we need a couple of defensive linemen that are big, because we always got these tiny.
Yeah, we need some big old homebred fans. We need men that walk in like this with their big old orbs. Like, yeah, we knock somebody down today.
We need some Vince Wilfork.
Joseph Thornton, I've been trying to get Miss Asia on the show for the longest. I just want her to get her confidence up, because she can join us. Because we need another lady. I've been trying to recruit her, but it's only time when she feels ready to do it. Take your time. Exactly. When you're ready. But the invitation's been open for Miss Asia people. So maybe she might, we might bring her on a couple more times. She got the confidence to come on here today, so that's a shock. That's a surprise.
I love it.
And look, and she got the knowledge, and she agrees with the run the damn ball philosophy.
And she's a moderator in the chat, so she already got her status. So we definitely want to get her on the show. But Miss Asia, I'm so glad you came on. Any last words, anything, any shout outs, anything you want to promote for yourself?
I want to shout out to the fan base, to everybody in the comment section, the three of y'all most definitely, and I really thank y'all for inviting me on the show, and I want you guys to have a good night, and God bless all of you guys. I'm gonna still be in the comment section, but
you made my night coming on here, Asia. I'm not gonna lie. I'm all grins right now. My best friend. It's like, because when we value like John Kelly, all these people that come on, it's a family now. LS, everybody, ATM, like these names, Brandon Levy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are a family to us, so it's like, Hercules. That's my baby. That's my
baby. She's walking down the aisle.
All right, Miss Asia, but we're gonna go ahead and bring on ATM. He got some things to say, but you can hang in the back if you like to as well. Put him on the screen, and then of course, if you want to drop off, you fine as well. So,
all right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's go ahead, ATM. What you got to say, sir? What you got to say? Then we're gonna close it out with ATM. And then we're gonna go ahead and because we took up all of y'all time, about 2 hours worth. So go ahead, ATM.
How you doing, Miss Maggie?
Hey, ATM, we still ain't seen your face one of these days.
It will be, but I got a problem with Mad Mike. I got a problem with Mad Mike and just KSTYLZ right now. Y'all done ruined my day for the second time again. If Kyle Shanahan picks Kyle Pitts, bro, I'm gonna be so upset. Y'all need to stop putting that energy out there, bro.
No. Here's the thing. We didn't put the energy out there. That was in the chat.
Yeah, we were reporting what was in the chat. That ain't part here. But my eyes are open.
Hey, look, I can't upset my homie right here because he's my ear to the street. He's our ear to the streets as well.
So yeah, ATM.
Yeah.
ATM
my thing
is the word.
Everybody focus on that first round pick. I'm still struggling trying to figure out, are we gonna draft a safety, a left guard, or edge rusher in the second round? That's what's really bothering me.
Yeah, because we definitely got needs in those areas, and everybody keep thinking of just that first round pick. Like we got a lot more. Like everybody think that's the only pick, or they act like that's the only pick we got. Excuse me.
And then it was I was late to y'all last show, but what y'all made about the epilepsy, that was a good point, because Justin Fields might fall because of that, and the timing of it is very,
Questionable.
questionable. So if Justin Fields fall, and I don't want to put this out there, I'm not gonna repeat it because I hate hearing it, but I hope the 49ers take either Trey Lance or Mac Jones. I think that's where they're going because all this stuff coming about Justin Fields' worth ethic and all this, it's like I personally don't want him at 4, but it just ain't right. It's wrong. What they doing to that man is wrong.
I see you, Desmond. We got one more. We got enough time. We'll get one more in here. I said 2 hours max. That's it. But that's right. ATM.
and then
that goes to the point where Thomas Dimitrov.
Oh my Lord! Come on, bro.
Put his input on what 49ers and how Falcons do. Like I said, we ain't gonna put that energy out there because I'm about sick of Smithers.
And KSTYLZ, you said it, bro. You said that Mel Kiper was gonna hype up Zach Wilson, and he, bro.
Hey man,
it never fails, bro. I'm telling you, it don't fail. Because anytime he uses the word intangibles with quarterbacks, the quarterbacks always fail. Tim Tebow, Jimmy Clausen, Mitchell Trubisky.
It never fails.
Oh, Matt Mike, what you said, I think it was last week, about Calvin Ridley's heart. I felt the same way for a long time, and I find it highly disrespectful how half of this fan base, you wanted to either keep Dan Quinn, Dirk Cutter, Raheem Morris, and Kyle Shanahan, and you want to keep Calvin Ridley, but you want to get rid of Matt Ryan, Julio, and Jake Matthews, and Russell Gage. And I even said it on Twitter. I said, y'all clowning Russell Gage, but Russell Gage gonna get that ball whether he put his body on the line or not. Calvin Ridley, he just gonna run backwards and cost us touchdowns and first downs.
Right.
If it's any, and they keep forgetting, Arthur Blank said he has to be evaluated too in that video.
Really?
Yeah.
They sure did.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the comment, and it's like it's going to be funny if Falcons draft a quarterback.
It won't be funny. It's going to be. We don't know which.
We
don't
draft
care.
a quarterback. It just won't be where you think it is, sir.
Or even if we draft a quarterback, then it's like, what you gonna do then? It's like we can't control the narrative of what they decide to do. So if they get a quarterback, I hope it's the best. What we can get the best of the best of that position. We're gonna sit right there and get that. Okay. So it is what it is. Of course, it's gonna be. I'm ready to see what the draft show is gonna be about because I want to see some reactions. Some live reaction from some of y'all in this chat.
Y'all
and we're gonna bring on Desmond too. You ready, Desmond? I'm gonna add him to the screen because y'all the last little people.
Hey, before we bring Desmond on, I want to add ATM. Like he said when I called about Mel Kiper and Zach Wilson, with all this quote unquote news about Trevor Lawrence not having the heart for the game.
I seen that.
I think what I've been standing on the last couple months might come true, and I think Zach Wilson might be the number 1 overall pick. I'm still standing on that. It sounds weird as hell, but
I don't trust him or Trey Lance, to be honest with you.
Man, I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them. All right.
I mean, you're right, man. Yeah, you right, Mike. But I especially don't trust Trey Lance or Zach Wilson.
Since Desmond is the last one, I'm going to just throw him on the screen now. I'm bringing you on, sir. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on. Y'all, the last of the last.
Like I said, something about Zach Wilson is just off to me. That's all I can say.
They said he feels entitled. That his personality, he doesn't have good character. That was on the scouting report.
He looked like
a damn model on one of them damn insurance commercials or something. That's what he looked like. I don't want no pretty boy.
Yeah, they say his family rich too.
How you
I
doing?
want somebody who's ugly. I want an ugly motherfucker on my team. I want somebody with big ass head.
What does ugly got to do with anything? Why you got to be ugly? Desmond, how you doing? You know what, Mike?
How y'all doing?
We good while you on this, where Mike calling for ugly. We need ugly players. But what's your pick? What's your pick? Or whatever you want to talk about. It can be you know, it don't have to be about the pick either. So,
Man, well, first of all, my pick is Kyle Pitts, and I'll tell you why. A lot of the games that we lost, just think if we finish maybe one or two drives in the third or fourth quarter, we win these games. You draft Kyle Pitts, you win those games because he sustained drives. Think about it. Third and short. Who's gonna cover Kyle Pitts? Who's gonna double who? You gotta figure it out. And it's a whole disguise because if you got Julio, Calvin, Pitts, and Hurst on the field, depending on how you line them up, as a defense, you got to pick whether you gonna go nickel, whether you gonna go base. If you go either one of those, it's like we can exploit you in any other way. So it's really like no guarding us. So Pitts would be our defense because he would keep our defense on the sideline, and we would have a show with our offense. So,
and I love an offensive show.
Right. With me, if it's like, okay, if you don't want to take Pitts, you trade back. Me personally, I'm probably going corner. But I figure if you're gonna trade back and you trying to get the best of the best, if you trade back, let's say we trade with Denver. We take Surtain at 10 or whoever's there. But you got extra picks, especially some picks in the 6th and 7th round, you probably not going to want to use anyway. So why not trade back into the first round and pair somebody like Michael Parsons up, and now you have Debo and Fourier in the middle, and now you got somebody like Michael Walker and Parsons coming off the outside. That shores up a certain part. And so I'm like, what
you're saying, excuse me, I'm sorry, but what you're essentially saying is we want to continuously build on our strengths, like from the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball.
Right. Like if you continue to build that in, then you're gonna be set because if Michael Walker and Parsons is coming off the edge, one of them, we getting home. I'm pretty sure we getting home at some point. And then you still got Grady shoring up the inside. So it's more so like you take Pitts, we unstoppable. We wouldn't even really have to worry about the defense as much. But if you decide you do want to go defense, I mean, you put Surtain on the other side, AJ, and you got Parsons in there with our linebacker core with Grady Jarrett in the middle, we should be fine.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that. Okay.
See, that's why we love AFN around here because the fans are experts. They better than my Mel Kiper Jr. podcast.
I'll tell you what though, if Denver want that 4th pick, we running your pockets because you blocked us from getting Gary Kubiak. I ain't forget that. You blocked us from getting Gary Kubiak. You running them pockets.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Run them pockets.
I think what's his name dropped off. He lost signal. He'll probably be back. But
we about to Debo then.
Yeah.
That scorpion in the bitch. Get over here. Give me all that. That's pretty. I want all the picks.
I want to plug something in real quick.
Go ahead.
Follow me on Twitter at ATM3405. I got the quarterback at 4 receipts, so I will be dropping them. I keep the same energy. Y'all want to see something funny? Just follow me on Twitter. I got all the receipts.
Say it again. ATM 3405.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and this is the ear to the streets too. So hey, like I said, if y'all wrong, y'all better have the same energy because they call him ATM because he is money in the bank when it comes to his info. I'm telling you.
Hey man, that's my dog, man.
I wish we would have played the Rams this season. Hopefully, we see them in the playoffs because I don't like Raheem Morris. It'll warm my soul to beat Dan Quinn, Jeff Ulbrich, Raheem, and Kyle Shanahan in the same season. It'll just make me so happy.
Hey, Steve Falcon too. Steve Falcon for life. He's definitely he's on Twitter also. So, but hey, follow us on Twitter, man. Follow everybody on Twitter, man.
Exactly.
We finna get into this not after shot. What is it? The 2 point?
2 point. We got so many.
Final thought. Whatever. Whatever the hell we do.
2 point. Then whoever hanging in the back will be the after party. You know. So you know, it's pretty much it, people. You got a Twitter account. Go ahead, follow us and follow AFN, Miss Maggie T on Twitter as well. Mad Mike Sports, Just Kstlyz. We're all on Twitter. We're all on Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere you want to be because people are hitting me up about this draft show. I got 2 people ATM is one of them. And there's another person that wanted to be on the show. So, you know, we're going to open it up to the fans as well. So, it's going to be just fun. It's not going to be a traditional show like we normally do. It's just going to be free for all. We all watching it with you. That's what we're going to be doing. So it might be some guests and everything else, but other than that, we kicking it back with y'all that night. So
sounds like it's going to be a lot of drinking.
Oh yes.
Hey, it could be.
It could be. It could be not.
What's the cover charge at the door?
Hey, you watch. You are. Hey, if you hit the like button and all that stuff, you here with us. You already in the game.
$4.99. All right, that's all it takes.
But if you want the VIP pass, the $4.99 is where you gonna get it.
All right.
The super VIP.
But on that note, people, let's go ahead and close it up. Get on out of here.
Go ahead,
let me say this. Again, what we said earlier, man, this is all about love. This is all about coming together as a fan base. All right. You don't have to be Atlanta Falcons fans. John Kelly is a Saints fan. You see, we sit up here and we talked about the Saints.
Yeah, the Bucks fan.
We got a Bucks fan also. Like, it's all love, man. Everybody is welcome here at Atlanta Falcons Nation. We are the nation. That's what that's for. So we're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna clown each other. We definitely gonna clown each other. That's a must. That's what we do here. All right, but hey, man, check out your boy ATM. As a matter of fact, ATM, tag all of us in a post, and
we'll reshare it.
And we'll definitely reshare so everybody can find everybody on Twitter, man. So everybody just check us out, man.
That. Thank you.
You're welcome. The Atlanta Falcons fans are the drunkest fan base, and we will be on draft night. Trust and believe. So
ain't that
I'm
sad?
Ain't
that sad, y'all? Though, like y'all let a Saints and a Buccaneers fan come on before y'all Matt Ryan haters. That's sad.
Thank you, Falcons Nation. Thank you. That's all I got to say. Subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation, Matt Mike Sport, Just Kstlyz, Miss Maggie T with the Hawks news. That's all we got. And Lust Exchange, me and Miss Nikki. That's my show. If you want motivation, I got it for you.
Oh, when y'all dropping the merch? Because I seen it on Mad Mike Community tab.
Well, that's affiliated merch. Once we will definitely AFN on. We'll let y'all know about that.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's more of affiliated, but we do get commission for it. So go on there and get that shirt as well. So we do get something from it, and we appreciate y'all. But yeah, our merch will definitely announce. We taking suggestions too. Some people said they want heavy hitters shirts. Some people want AFN. So let us know what you want. Definitely, we're gonna make that happen. But that's all I got for you guys.
Yeah, we fuck around. We're gonna fuck around. We're gonna get the KSTYLZ out there.
Oh Lord, everybody.
but like I said, we appreciate everybody that came on, chopped it up with us. ATM, Alex Edwards, LS, Asia, Brandon, Dasma. We appreciate y'all. John Kelly, appreciate y'all tuning in with us, chopping it up, giving y'all thoughts. We appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody watching us right now. Like I said, follow Atlanta Falcon Nation. If you haven't already, Just Kstlyz. The only thing I'm gonna say is
Farmer friend merch.
get some farmer friend.
That's history, sir. That's history. We don't need a farmer friend shirt.
No. We can do the farmer friend. We just gonna say not no more or something like that. I had to come up with something for that. I had something for that.
I like that, Tev. When they run the damn ball with the Falcons on the back. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Miss Maggie T, write that down.
I'm writing that down.
Hey, can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
This is gonna be my 2-point conversion, and I'm surprised Matt, Mike, or just KSTYLZ ain't said this. And this deserves a powder toast award.
Oh Lord.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Wait a minute. Before you do it, go right ahead.
How do you manage to bury Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania? What does Randy Orton gain?
Yeah, my feelings were hurt about that victory. Yeah. Randy Orton don't need nothing else to damn win right about now. Come on, man. That's why people go into AEW, basically. That's why a lot of them wrestlers go into AEW, and that's why,
Me and Mad Mike was pissed on Twitter, bro.
But I wanted to punch. Like, I stopped watching the whole man. After that happened, I didn't watch anything else. I was hyped for it until that happened.
I watched the main event, but I really didn't care about the rest of the show. Like that really blew me.
Yeah, I mean, WWE, they losing.
Bro, it was so bad, bro. I was like,
I don't know if y'all can see it, but guess what? That's my damn phone. Look, bro, I'm a real fan. Yes, I got the feed as my screen, bro. I'm real by mine, but I love me some Wyatt, bro.
Oh my god,
that character, that Fiend character, is the best mysterious character that WWE has had in a while, and they managed to mess it up. I don't know what else Bray Wyatt can do, to be honest with you.
Bray Wyatt need to leave, and especially when they
go to AEW.
And especially what they did to Mickey James was just the most disrespectful thing.
Oh man,
put her stuff in the trash bag. Yeah,
they gave her care package in a goddamn trash bag.
Here you go, here you go, here's your shit.
And then Triple H started to come by. They fired the man. Like they fired the guy who was dead. Y'all know y'all been doing that shit for a long time.
Exactly.
They even messed up Kane too. His character.
I see you got to run the damn ball merch. So I think we got a winner. Run the ball. That's funny though. Run the damn ball.
And don't forget the second catchphrase: "Do your damn job."
Oh my gosh!
Do your damn job. That needs to be a poster.
I'm writing it down, people. So we definitely gonna get this merch together. We gonna get it going. We killed the Fiend again. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If I was him, I'd just say, man, if I ain't going to AEW, I'm finna just retire. Y'all killing me. Y'all is killing me. I'm sorry, bro. But come on.
I was surprised they let Bobby Lashley win, and I was happy too, because you know how the history of black wrestlers being WWE champions are.
That's why that women's match was something epic. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was.
So I loved it. But let's go ahead. You need 2 more quarters left shirts. Okay, I like that one too. Just win in the 4th. That's gonna be my quote.
Just win in the 4th.
Just 2 more quarters.
Before we leave, I'm gonna let the people in the chat know. Okay, I found a picture.
No.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
No. I'm just saying, if you had worked a job for over 20 years, or at least 10 years, you're considered a legend in your job, whatever, and they give you a care package after you get fired or whatever, you leave. Do you want your care package to look like this?
They don't say it. They did that later on, man. Like, here your shit. There you go.
Do you see that?
You
Man,
didn't even
that look
fold
like
it
a
up
damn-
nicely. You didn't put no mint on it, and you didn't put you
They
just threw
put
it
her
in the bag.
name on
Here,
some duct tape too.
They put her name on some green tape, gave her a trash bag, and said, "Oh, no, dude, no." Nah,
And then try to come out like they didn't know who did it. Come on, bro. Y'all know that shit. And Jillian Hall came out and said they did her the same way. So this is something that they've been doing for a long time.
that's some bullshit. I ain't even gonna. And like you said, I don't want to cut too much, but that's some bullshit right there.
Straight up.
I hate to say it, but it's looking like CM Punk is so far he looking right about what he said in that pipe bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, that never was the case.
60 minutes of football. I like that one too. Y'all got some good stuff. 60 minutes. 60 minutes.
Oh, with
Okay.
Dean Pease and Arthur Smith. Oh, we not blowing leads no more.
Oh no. AFN with heavy hitters. I'm back. A lot of people said heavy hitters as well. So, we got some ideas, but let's go ahead and get on off here so this after party can start. Because these folks in the chat in the back ready to go. But we appreciate y'all. Definitely subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation. Get us to 2K now. We appreciate and join the membership as well. We do have a membership where you can kind of get exclusives. We're going to be doing some exclusive private lives for those fans as well. You never know who might be in there chilling back with us because we like to kick it back in the end of after the fact. We have the after show, so that would be exclusive to people that either joined the chat, joined us on screen, or they're members and stuff like that. So we'll invite you on. That's what we'll do. We'll be cutting back in the back, get to know us a little bit behind the scenes. So appreciate you guys. That's all I got.
Get Kstlyz the 1K too, y'all. For real.
Please get him to, he don't even promote him own self. So I'm gonna put his link in the chat.
No,
actually the link is on the description.
I'm gonna do it like this, motherfucker. Hey, I am 700 and wait a minute, was it 54 away from 1,000? So god damn it, I need about 750 more motherfuckers to subscribe to it. I want to get paid.
He's just Kstlyz.
And remember, we got the draft show too, so y'all better be on the watch out, because I'm just saying, y'all gonna catch something y'all ain't used to saying. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Who want me to shake some dreads? Go on somewhere.
Oh God.
Y'all finna get me hyped in here. I'm finna go ahead and put that song on.
My bad. I'm sitting here fighting off a demon child over here.
Oh Lord, my child.
Yes.
My child says it's time to go.
Y'all ain't got to go, but y'all got to get the hell up out of here.
Got to get the hell out of here. Appreciate y'all. Out.